Listen, man, listen, right? So I'm getting a lot of comments, you know, it's all good. But one thing, I'm not as a hater, right? And I don't want to see nobody hurt. I stand for positive stuff, right? So what I'm saying is with Steve Harvey, my dog, there's no way I would be laughing at him. Oh, I do. She's, you know, he cheated on her. That's not the reason people laughing at Steve. Because that's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? His wife went and cheated. Yeah, people will gossip about it for a minute, but people are kind of dragging Steve. And the reason they dragging him because you get what you got coming to you, my dog. The shit that you did with your kids and your previous families. You know what I'm saying? So, and you trying to say it's not true. Dog saying it's definitely true. So I don't know what type of games y'all playing. But the only thing, and the bodyguard said flat out, you know, it was an affair. But who knows? If he lied, you might have played him on some money. So he could just be, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit for the money. He could just be playing all this for the money and writing a book, right? So what? But at the end of the day, people still feel how they feel about her. And that's bad if the world looking at your wife like that. That's why I tell people, when you got a past, your past catch up with you. Because just think though, right? Just think if none of this it wasn't true, right? I stand on what I'm saying. Because my whole thing about it all is, Steve, you fucked over your family, bro. So whether this true or not, this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get for messing with this, leaving a good woman for this type of woman. Whether he slept with her or he didn't, it don't matter. I'm standing on what I'm saying. But this is also what I'm saying. Just say if dog in it for the money, turned on Steve because Steve wasn't playing him right. So he like, you know what? I'm going to make up this whole thing. Say I slept with old girl, the daughter of mine. All this controversy to sell a fucking book. Okay, which could happen. Because look, what's throwing me off about this shit is when he say, Steve told him to do it. I don't understand that part. Now, I understand, and then what's funny about that is I got a message from some of my people. They messaged me, you know, and they was like, Blue, you know, Steve, I wouldn't doubt it. This before I even heard about the bodyguard. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if Steve had that done, had him do that, because he don't want to pay half or whatever, right? And I said, damn, you know what? That is true. Suppose he did have dog hit her just because they going through a divorce and yada, yada, yada. But that was back then. So, but when I look at it like, damn, as much as Steve loved this woman, bro, as much as he putting her on the pedestal, like, how could I send my boy to fuck my girl and she actually let him fuck and I still want to be with her? Like, okay, you got it. We got this, but I want to be like, if he can hit her that easy, why would no? He love that woman too much. So that's what's making me think that what the bodyguard's saying is kind of, he got some fraudulent shit going on there. I just don't believe that Steve would tell him to hit her old girl unless he's some type of weirdo. Like I said, you never know. You never know. Like I say, man, because look, everybody love is different. Everybody way of doing things are different. People don't love hard these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Adam 22, what he did with his wife. Let her sleep with a porn star. You know what I'm saying? People are different. And I can't say what I want to say on that because I'm walking on thin lines like I always tell y'all, but I can't say what I want to say on that. But that's why I need another avenue to really speak my mind. Because if I speak how I want to speak, I have 30 million followers, bro. Because I talk real, but I express myself by cussing and, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go there with it. But listen. So like I said, Steve is whether this shit is true or not with the bodyguard, it's still a fucked up situation. Like I said, you know, karma, bad motherfucker. And that's all that everybody's saying. Everybody just saying, look, Steve, this is karma. You know what I'm saying? You know, because all the shit that I'm looking at stuff now that I didn't even know. You beat your son and you don't really talk. You put Lori Harvey on so much of a pedestal. Like I say, dog, you barely even knew Steve even had other kids until they said that he was beating on them. And until I never heard of his kids until his other kids, until they was beating on them and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, you know, that he ain't doing this and this. So I'm like, damn, but Lori Harvey, I thought that was his real daughter. Never anybody else. Listen, though, this is how they do people. Well, you know, Steve Harvey, daughter through marriage or half daughter or stepdaughter. They never say none of that shit. They always Steve Harvey's daughter. Steve Harvey's daughter. Like, that's his real biological daughter. And he stand by her. He just promote everything she doing. And I'm just saying, I don't see you promoting your biological kids like that. And you promote her. My thing, like I said, dog, what type of father will promote their daughter in that fashion? Like, I would pull my daughter to the side like, no, this ain't gonna work. You're not about to be out here, you know what I'm saying, embarrassing me. You going from man to man. And the thing is, she, like I said, she ain't far from her mother. That's what her mother did, but in the hood way. Now they on this level. The daughter, her mother, she said it like pretty much like, shit, you don't hold on to no one guy, you live your life. But it's a pattern. So you only people they see you dating is rappers, ball players, and actors. One after the other, after the other, after the other. You think that's a good look? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what they calling her? Like, she basically Kim Kardashian, a black Kim Kardashian, but broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling y'all, if the mother, I put everything on it. If this lady, Majorie Harvey, was 10, 15 years younger, nigga, he had way more than a bodyguard to work. He might have, listen, he can have that problem now. You know what I'm saying? She's still a nice looking lady, but she's smart. See, the thing is, she knows she older now. She knows she was younger. She knew she had time, and now she know, like, I secured a bag. And not only did she secure a bag, she secured a big bag. Like I said in the last one, she didn't go get a nigga with $3, $4, $5 million. That's dope man money. It's motherfuckers in the hood, every big dope man in the hood. What's $1 million? Motherfuckers sitting on $2, $3, $4 million cash money. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, that's dope man money. You know what I'm saying? She fucking with a big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? $400 million. Like, that ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying? You not gonna run across that and have a man be that suckerish over you. A man worth that much, she'll probably never see that again in her life. She will never, especially with the reputation she got now, she would never get a man ever on that stature and have feelings for her like that. And I just put everything on it, because why, you know, what man in their right man would, you know what I'm saying? So she knows she got to kind of hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? She got to hold on to that. This ain't no, like I said, nigga, she can play the game now and date basketball players. She can damn near date the same men her daughter are dating at the age she at. Like I say, like my girl was talking the other day and she was like, shit, a motherfucker date her, even though they might be an NBA player or some type of whatever, podcast or big businessman, they'll date her just because of her name, who her name attached to. They know it's going to bring attention to their brand. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, she can get out here and get to it, but she older is what I'm saying, and she's smart. She not dumb. That's why I kind of like with this bodyguard thing is like, I just don't know. And the reason I'm changing now is because something he said, I just don't believe that Steve told him to do that. But you never know. That's what's throwing me off about the whole story. As much as Steve Harvey loved this woman, do you think he would have told a nigga to do that? He suckers over this woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of putting bullshit in my man's story. But once again, I'm telling you, whether she messed with the bodyguard or she didn't, and he making it up or whatever it is, I stand on what I'm saying. And the reason why she getting so much backlash at her because of her past, and because of she a side chick, and a lot of people don't like that, especially women. Like, bitch, you every dude you ever had, you always been the side piece. Even the dude you married before Steve, you was his side chick before y'all got married. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you know, shit come back to you. Your reputation just come back to roost. So even if all this shit, even if, like I said, once again, even if the bodyguard making all this motherfucking shit up just to sell a book because him and Steve fell out some type of way, it's still karma on both of y'all. The shit that y'all done. You done broke up houses, you know what I'm saying, to get what you want. Now you got it. Now, shit, it come with it. You know, it got to wear on you. It got to wear on you for everybody in the world calling you whores and, you know, you a home wreckers, and you know what I'm saying, that got like, you know what I'm saying, that gotta fuck with you. You can say, you can laugh all the way to the bank, but at the same time, you know, fuck the bank. You know what I'm saying, your reputation, your respect is gone out here. And then they looking at your daughter the same way. Like, what guy in their right mind would be hugged up with? But it's some suckers out here. Like, whoever laid up with Lori Harvey right now, with their arm around like that's they woman. Now, it's cool if you about to hit that. And you like, fuck it. But if you about to actually be in a relationship with this motherfucker, and you rich or something, now if you a broke nigga, now but she ain't gonna fuck with you if you a broke nigga though. That's the thing. That's the same thing I said about Kim Kardashian. Shit, no rich nigga like Kanye West ever went that route. Why would you marry and have, you know what I'm saying though? That's what drove him crazy. That's what drove him crazy, knowing that your wife you thought you wanted that, but then when you got that, it's like, damn, you losing friendships over keeping her. You questioning Drake, man. Have you slept with her? You know, all that shit I done heard. That, you know what I'm saying? Have you been with her and all this and this and this? And then you got motherfuckers like The Game. Dog, I literally seen this about Kim Kardashian. They was in the studio. And The Game did a song talking about hitting Kim Kardashian. And I can't say what he said, because I told you I'm walking on thin. I don't know how this shit roll. But he said some foul, pornographic shit that he was doing to Kim. And Kanye sitting there bobbing his head to the motherfucking shit, like, my nigga. And I just was like, people are weird. So like I say, I don't know. You know, the Hollywood's so weird, you don't know what these people would do. I swear to God, like, you would think, like, damn, he loved this woman to death, he put her on a pedestal. There's no way he'll let a man and fuck around and find out they swingers or some shit. You know, you just don't know. So yeah, so I'm just saying this to say this. No matter what, because I'm not really feeling what Dog said. Now that I think about it and I look back on the Bodyguard story, it's not really, I believe some of it, but we won't know until the truth come out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on that. But I'm just saying, no matter what, Karma a bad motherfucker. And both of them, not only Steve, but she getting her karma back too. You know what I'm saying? She definitely getting her karma back. You know, you just can't go and just keep breaking up people's homes and, you know what I'm saying, and you happy, and then, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. And I don't understand why Steve, for the life of me, out of all the rich, fine women you be around, actresses, you know, fucking all type of multi-millionaire business people that you be around, that you can get, that ain't in the spotlight, and ain't, you go get a poor motherfucker. You go backwards. You go back and get a pole. I bet she ain't have $1,000 on her account when he started messing with her. Even though she was a heroin kingpin, you know, queen pin and all that. I guarantee you she ain't have $1,000 on there. I bet she was down on it. She was so happy. That's why she called him back. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that was like a lick. Like, girl, you better get on him. And then, but see, the thing is, he knew it was the money. He knew it was the money. So you went backwards. You went backwards. Went to the hood, got a chick, put her all on this motherfucking pedal. Left your wife, a wife that you came up with, that helped you get to where you was going, though. And when you got to where you was going, you said, fuck your wife. I want this motherfucker right here that done been with every nigga in the hood, that done been, you know what I'm saying, that done, you know, with a past that's kind of checkered, sold heroin, dealt with dope dealers, basketball players, and this is what you wanted to lay with. Out of all the women in the world, this is what you wanted to put on the pedestal. Yeah, so you got what you had coming, my dog. You got exactly what you had coming. There was no other outcome for you but this. And I'm not saying that, yeah, you had what you had coming. And she did. Trap Talk Blue.